Before YouTube, the fact is, there are some certain things I can never do, and I mean it. For example, facing the camera and then speaking to the camera as if the camera is a human being. I only speak to humans and not a camera, but I do it now on a daily basis, and that is something that is odd in my life. Now, I also speak to the camera, film myself, and then post online. Hmm. hmm. There is nothing that the living cannot see as long as they are alive. If someone had told me some years back that I, Dora, will film myself and then post online for everyone and anyone to have access to it, I wouldn't have believed. I also beg for people to like my video, to subscribe to my channel, to share my videos. And that is something ordinarily I can't do before. You understand? I speak in the midst of strangers. I speak to strangers, not minding I don't even know them, not minding I don't really know much about them, but I speak to them. And it shocks me because YouTube have really worked on me. And that is why I am here telling you that I never knew that YouTube could really polish me to the level that I will become shameless. Right now, I am shameless to the core. Now, before I started content creation, I will see myself and describe myself as someone that is not dull yet very shy. I am shy not because I don't know what to say. It is not because I am dumb. I am shy because I don't want to be mocked by people. Maybe I speak and then I make mistake. I felt people will laugh at me. People will now started pointing, look at her, she was the one that made that blunder. And so whatever that will bring embarrassment to me, I better leave it the way it is. And so I don't speak in public. I am very reserved. I speak only to those that are close to me, that I am now familiar with. Those are the kind of persons I speak with. But to speak with total strangers, to now be speaking and then posting online for everybody that knows me and those that don't know me to have access to, is something that I wouldn't have been able to do. And there is this feeling I used to have that because I am shy, I take it as a deformity on my part, because when I look at others, the way they socialize, the way they do things shamelessly, I feel too different. I feel too odd. And I used to watch creators here on YouTube before I started. When I see them and I see myself, it is like words and opposite. I am the opposite of the creators I used to watch here on YouTube before I started creating. So it's something that I wouldn't have been able to venture because I am different to others. That is the way I see myself. And I felt because I am different from others, I won't be accepted. You understand? And so there is this fear of being rejected, being let down, being mocked. And so this fear was in me. And so I struggled for me to really come into YouTube. I had a dream of of creating content later on when I started watching creators, because I wanted to share my own knowledge, because it is like an evil to me gaining from others and not giving back. And that is why I wished, but I know I don't have what it takes for me to be visible. There is this fear of visibility in me, for people to see me. There is this fear. I am always scared to expose myself to people because I don't want people to play over me, make me to be a mockery or something they should use and then cash fund. And so it was really hard on me. But then by God's grace, I don't know how and how, but I started, I entered YouTube. And when I started uploading on YouTube, guess what? YouTube changed my life. It polished me into who I am and whom I am becoming. And that is why when my success story is going to be told one day, YouTube is not going to be omitted because YouTube did a great work in my life. And that is because YouTube has really helped me. The opportunity they gave me to post have really helped me to now be a consistent. My being on YouTube have really made me to believe myself, to accept myself just the way I am. YouTube have made me to see myself that the way I am is my uniqueness, and that is what differentiates me with the next creator. That is what differentiates me with the next person. And so I've learned through this period I was in YouTube to accept myself just the way I am. That if I don't accept myself, who will? And so I now accept myself. I trust in my abilities now, in my potentials. I trust in my endowments. And because I've known that all this makes me to be unique. And YouTube have exposed me to know that there is no success story without a mistake. There is no success story without challenges. And so I have listened to so many creators and I have seen all around me that most successful people went through moments of silence in one way or the other in their journey before they became successful. And so I am now shameless. And so I don't care who sees me and who does not sees me. I don't care about who is laughing at me and who is not laughing at me. I don't care if people watch my video or people don't watch my video. And so those things that used to bother me before, they no longer bother me. And that is why I am here to tell you that I am shameless right now. And when you talk of being shameless, it does not have to do about negativity also. Right now, the kind of shamelessness that I have is the positive one. I am shameless. I am shameless. And I am so proud that YouTube have made me to be shameless because now I am so confident. I am bold. I believe in what I carry. I believe in the value I can give. I believe that I am an asset. And so what I need is just to sharpen myself, polish myself, and then to become better. And I can't do that hiding. And that is why the more people don't watch me, the more I come out. And that is because I have broken out of my shell and right now I am shameless. So I don't care if as I am speaking, I make a mistake because I have come to understand through YouTube that I am an imperfect human and so I am bound to make mistake. Errors are bound to happen when I speak and even the way I present myself, and that makes me to be human. I am not a spirit, and so I am an imperfect being from creation, from the beginning. And so Why should I strive for perfection? And I don't beat myself over things that are not too important. That, oh, people are laughing at me, people are watching me for the negative part. No. People are watching me because I have made myself visible. And that is a fact. And I have come to realize that most successful people, they are people that made themselves visible. And there is something about visibility. When you make yourself to be a public figure, be ready for criticism. Be ready for people to dislike you. Be ready for people to tell you how they feel about you, and that shouldn't be a problem to you. Why? Because everyone is entitled to their opinions. All of us don't think the same way. We don't have the same upbringing. We don't do things the same way. And so, no, we don't have the same training. We are not from the same family. Even twins have slight difference in their characters or in their body structure. And so, it is what it is. That is how life is. I am glad that I am on YouTube, and it's one of the best decisions I think I have ever made in my life because it has transformed me. You might not be seeing it, but me that knows myself, I am seeing the positive impact that YouTube is creating in my life. And that is why I am proudly saying that YouTube have made me to be shameless, and I didn't see it coming. I never knew a day like this would come. I never knew YouTube is going to polish me to this level that I am. And I am so glad that this platform is here, and I want to encourage others. Take advantage of YouTube and then use it to restructure your life, use it to or for your personal growth and then development. Okay, now that is for that. Okay, the fact is, I have seen that shyness have really kept me stuck in life. Shyness have made me to be perceived by some people as if I am not smart enough, while I am. And so I have come to the conclusion that what am I shy over? The people that I am scared of, they have their own fears and challenges that they are also struggling to come out of. And sometimes I felt people are mocking me, laughing at me. They are not. But rather, I have come to notice that instead of people laughing at me, people are motivated by my courage. People are inspired by me always showing up even when the likes are not there, the views are not there, the subscribers are not there. You know, I have I have been called out severally by some of the people that are close to me. That, Dora, do you think you are actually doing the right thing being on YouTube because you are not getting the views, you are not being noticed, blah, blah, blah? And I told them, fine. The example I cited for them is this: when you go to a new community, when you are just there for the first time, you feel lonely, you feel bored. Why? Because you've not gotten to know people, and so you don't have friends, you don't have people to hang out with. I just landed on YouTube. A lot of persons are on YouTube before I arrived, and our journey are not the same. You understand? And so I don't know the number of months or years it will take me before I can make friends that really want to follow me, that really want to encourage me in this my journey. But then I know that the more I show up, the more I'll be exposed to people that want to key into what I do. And so I am not bothered about the results I get today. My focus is on tomorrow because I know tomorrow all this will now turn to my success story where I will share it, and then more people are going to be inspired, more people are going to be motivated. And that is what I told that my friend. And I want to use this medium to encourage you. I don't know if you are a creator that is watching this video. I want you to know that you don't have to give up on your dreams and goals here on YouTube just because you've not gotten the visibility, just because you've not been noticed, just because you put all the effort and then no one watches your video. Apart from the views, there are other benefits that you can really get from YouTube if your heart is opened. Life is not all about the money. Money is so important. Trust me. But there are other things that can really give you joy. When you see yourself growing organically, when you see yourself growing, even if the growth is tiny, the fact is you are growing. And for you to notice that you are growing is something that should give you joy. If you are a new creator and then you are focused on views and likes and then subscribers, you are going to break down. You won't be happy at what you do. And there is one thing I've seen about life. If you want to be successful in whatever you do it with all happiness. Do it from your heart, because when you do something from your heart, people watching you will know that you are doing something from your heart, is flowing from within. If you check my channel, you see a video that I did, that I am tired of trying to be like other creators, because my kind of person, there is something I don't know how to do, is trying to be like someone else. I don't know how to pretend. I am always realistic. The way you see me, this is the way I am. This is me. I am not wearing fake marks here. I love being myself. I love people to know me for who I am. And then if they want to love me, they love me. If they don't, I now have a Pomo heart. YouTube, thank you so much. You have made me to have a Pomo heart. Before, I am so emotional. And because I am shy, I don't want my heart to be broken. And so I always reserve myself. I always separate myself from people because I hate disrespect. I hate somebody looking down on me. I hate to be humiliated or rejected or neglected or let down. You understand? But right now, I have become shameless. I don't care. I have a Momo heart. Even if you drop in the comment that, Dora, I don't like your video, I don't like you, I don't like anything about you, my heart cannot be broken. Why? Right now, YouTube have made me to be shameless. And so my heart is always prepared to accept any and anything that comes my way. And so it gives me joy. And that is why I am encouraging you. If you're a creator watching me, I want you to please allow YouTube to drill you. I am glad that my first video did not make me to go viral. I am glad that I have posted 200 and something video and I am not yet monetized. Why? It is not as if I don't like good things. This process is really drilling me, is really polishing me, is really working on me internally. And so the process, I believe in the process that YouTube is making. I believe in the policies, the criteria of them pushing a video. You understand? They want you to be well packaged. They want you to work on yourself. And so if you are not visible, meaning you are not doing good enough. And so you have to re strategize, you understand, to become better. And I have free my mind, I have free my spirit, soul, and body for YouTube. And right now, YouTube have drilled me until right now I am shameless. And I am proud to tell you that I am shameless. And so if you're a creator here, I also advise you and encourage you, give YouTube the opportunity for them to drill you and then make you to be shameless just the way I am. And if you're my viewer that is not a creator, I want you to know that you are not left alone in this video. My words for you is this: in whatever you do, free yourself to be able to learn from your mistake. If you do any mistake in the process of you doing anything, don't beat yourself for it. Sit down and then look at that mistake and then see what you didn't do right, and then see how you can make it right, and then try again and try again until you get it right. I want you to know that, my viewer, you are imperfect human, and it is impossible for you to live a life without making mistakes. And so don't feel shy of the mistake you make or the mistake you are going to make. Take that bold step. Do whatever you want to do. You do or you don't do, people will definitely talk. People will definitely laugh. People will definitely accept you. And so whatever you want to do, remove shame and do whatever you want to do. Sometimes the crowd that you feel that is watching you is an empty room without anyone inside, because those persons also, they are fighting to get out of the mess they've also find themselves. If this video really spoke to that soft part in your heart, why not give this video a like, share this video with someone, and then subscribe to this channel if you love what I am doing and you want to encourage me, and then you want to keep following me and then seeing more of me. Then hit on the subscribe button. I love you. And I want to tell you that YouTube, I never knew they are going to make me to be this shameless. And I am so proud of myself right now that I am being drilled by YouTube, and right now I am shameless. Don't go nowhere, because I'll speak with you in my next video. Take good care of yourself, okay?